What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Fortnite tips and tricks video. And within this video, I'm going to be teaching guys how to always win solo games, or at least get that one win every single day. If you are one of those players who aren't so good at getting wins, don't worry guys, follow these tips and you'll be on your way to getting a lot more wins than you ever could have imagined. Now before we start this video guys, if you could drop a like, subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications, that would be amazing. If you go let me know how many wins you have in solo down in the comments below. Don't count any of your other games. Don't count squad, don't count duos, just tell me what your wins are in solo mode down below. That would be absolutely amazing. Alright guys, let's get straight into this. The first tip I want to give you guys, and this is just from my sponsors themselves, this one helps you guys a lot. I've always used Control Freaks on my controller, and you guys can get yourself a pair as well, and this really helps your accuracy, especially in shooting games. You're just going to be a lot better at accuracy, you're going to hit a lot more shots, and it's really good to have on your controller. You guys could use code IT'sNick and save 10% off. Now let's get into the actual tips where you guys do not have to pay a single penny, and it's just within the game itself. So when you're playing Fortnite, use noob skins. Use skins that you don't have to purchase, or skins that you don't get from the battle pass or something like that. Skins that just come with the game. That could be the PlayStation unique skin, or that could be any skin that just randomly comes with the game. So it'll give you a random girl or a random guy. Use that and you're gonna notice that enemies are gonna play differently with you. They're gonna try to rush you. They're not gonna think you're that great. They're not gonna build like crazy. They're not gonna try so hard. They're gonna think you're an easy target. And luckily for you, you're not an easy target. You're actually gonna kill those people because you are somewhat skilled at this game and you didn't just start an hour ago. So use noob skins and you'll get a lot more kills. Trust me, it's weird, but it works like that. As you can see in the gameplay here in this video, you'll see I was using a noob skin and people treated me completely differently and I got all the kills. Going on to another tip I want to give you guys, land in unpopulated areas. And when I say unpopulated areas, I don't mean go land at unmarked areas on the map. Sure, you can land in unmarked areas, but it's just really not that great for loot overall. Land in like Dusty Depot, even Retail Row isn't too bad to land in if you're playing solos, but one thing that I really suggest is staying away from Tilted Towers, especially if you're one of those players who struggles at getting kills. Tilted Towers, you're just gonna die really soon into the game, and you won't have a chance at coming in first. So definitely go to like Retail Row, go to Dusty Depot, stay away from Wailing Woods. There's way too much open areas for people to shoot at you from, and it's hard to find enemies there. So stay away from Wailing Woods for sure, and just go to different marked locations. You can even go to Salty Springs. It's not a bad location at all. Another tip I could give you guys, and this one I see a lot of new people not doing a lot. So when you're new to the game, you think that you have to hold on to med kits, bandages, minis, and big shields. But I'm going to tell you guys, don't hold on to everything. Seriously, if you have a med kit, don't even bother picking up bandages. It's completely useless. If you have 2 mini shields and you find a big shield, well, I would honestly keep the mini shields instead. Especially if you don't have 100 shield. If you have 100 shield, take the big shield. Because if you get shot at, you will have some shield left, and that big shield will bring you over 50. But a lot of people who start off the game, they think that they have to run around with all types of healables. You really don't. Keep only 2 slots in your inventory for healables and stuff like that. Everything else should be weapons. A rocket launcher, a sniper, an AR, a shotgun, a sniper, a AR, anything you guys want to do, definitely make sure to do that. Another tip I'm going to give you guys is don't stay in one area for way too long. Someone will eventually come and surprise you with a shotgun or an AR in your face, and you don't want to do that. So I see a lot of people, they land at Salty Springs for example, and then they're going to stay there. If the circle is there, they're not going to leave. They're going to think they're safe. But enemies will be coming in your direction, and the more people you kill and the more you get shot at, the weaker you are. So watch out. Don't stay in those little areas. Always move around the map, and then once you're moving, you will probably find people staying still in certain areas, and then you could rush them and get those kills. Another tip I want to give you guys right here, and this is to stick to the edge of the circle. Now, this one's a little weird. The reason you want to stick to the edge of the circle is because a lot of people are going to be towards the center of the circle. They're going to think that the circle is closing in towards there, so there's going to be a lot of high action going on there. And let's say you do find yourself in the middle of the circle and you are shooting at one guy, and then someone starts shooting you from another end, and you start shooting at him as well, and then someone else hears all that gunfight and they come start shooting you as well. Well, then right there, you're in a triangle of enemies. You are bound to die, unless you're ninja or something. I have no idea, but you are probably bound to die. So stick towards the edge of the circle itself, and this is going to help you out a lot. There's not going to be too many enemies around there, and once you see the storm start coming in, that's when you might find enemies trying to make it out of the storm. They're not looking for enemies. They just don't want to take damage from that storm, so they're just rushing to get out of there. they're not even thinking, and then once you see them, just start shooting at them. They're gonna panic a little bit, they're gonna get stuck in the storm a little bit, and you guys could definitely get those kills. Another one I want to give you guys right here is when you're in the last circle. There's no more circles left in the game. It's about to close, the game is about to end. Rush the enemies. A lot of people think that they should just build and stay there. I suggest rushing the enemies, because once that last circle starts to close and you don't have any healables, you're going to die. And when you do rush the enemies, they start to panic a little bit, they don't know what to do, and as long as you could get that height advantage on them, that will be great. And that brings me to the last tip right here. Always build higher than the enemy. If the enemy is building high, you got to make sure that you build up higher than them. You always want to be up over them, and don't even worry about taking any fall damage or something. If you guys could just build walls along the way, build ramps everywhere, just make sure that when you're in a build battle, you keep the height. You don't want to give them the height advantage, because your whole entire head is exposed, and that is just very, very like unfortunate for you. It doesn't take many bullets in the head to kill someone, and if you could get the height advantage, you will make the enemy a little bit nervous. So that's really good as well. And these are the tips that you guys should follow if you want to come in first place more often when playing solo. Now, I used to be very, very bad at Fortnite. I don't know if you guys remember. I'm still definitely far from the best player in the game, but using my own tips, I have gotten a lot better. I have been getting a lot more wins every single day. And not only am I getting wins, I'm also getting wins back to back. Whereas when I used to play, I used to get maybe one win a game, or one win a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, who knows. Now I'm getting a win, a loss, a win, a loss, a win, a win, a win. It's like these tips really do help you guys out and stuff like that. And these aren't per se my own tips. I do follow these tips. I do give you guys some of these tips from my own advice, but I do follow some tips myself from other some pro players and stuff like that. So definitely follow this type of stuff, guys. It'll help you out a lot. And if you did enjoy, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, guys. And if you want, make sure to get Control Freaks, really, really great products, and you guys can use code IT'sNick for 10% off. So I'm saving you guys money on that as well. And trust me, once you get used to using those, your accuracy will be insane. Alright guys, thank you for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!